What's going on, everybody? Frowzy here, bringing you another Minecraft tutorial. Today, we are going to be building a very easy iron farm that has a redstone clock. Now, this right here was inspired by Shulkercraft. I'll be sure to leave the original in the description, but it gets roughly about 300 plus iron per hour. Anyways, the materials needed for this build are 42 building blocks, 41 glass, 26 walls, 8 ladders, 9 trapdoors, 8 signs of any type. You'll need 5 hoppers, 4 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 1 piston, 1 bucket of lava, 2 buckets of water, 3 beds, 3 villagers, 1 zombie that is named or holding an item. You'll need 3 composters and some temporary blocks. So let's get over here and I'll show you how to build it. Alright, to start this build off, what you're going to go ahead and do is grab your temporary blocks. You want to go ahead and go up 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the 6th block, you're going to go ahead and place one of your building blocks. So right here. Off of your building block, you're going to go ahead and place to the left or to the right a temporary block, just like that. Now back to the building block, you're going to go ahead and jump and place a piston, just like that. Next, off of your temporary block, you want to go ahead and go out by 3, pretty much the opposite direction of the piston. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to place a temporary block. We're going to come in. We're going to place 1 building block, another temporary block, and then 2 more building blocks, just like this. All right. Now we're going to go back over here beside the piston, looking the opposite direction as the piston. You're going to go ahead and grab your redstone dust and your repeater. You're going to start off by placing a piece of redstone dust right here on your building block. You're going to grab a repeater and we're going to put this on 4 ticks. So this starts off on 1 tick. So it's going to be 2, 3, and 4. You're going to place another repeater at 4 ticks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This block right here, we're going to place our last piece of redstone dust. Then looking back towards the piston, we're going to place 2 more repeaters also on 4 ticks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to go ahead and remove this temporary block and this temporary block. Off of the redstone, you're going to go ahead and, this is usually easier to crouch looking at the redstone. And you want a building block here. We're going to do the same thing over here. Building block off the redstone, just like that. We're going to jump back over here, and then off of your repeater, you're going to do the same thing. Look at your repeater by pressing shift and right click. You should get a block that goes up even with your piston. Next, on top of your repeaters right here, you're going to go ahead and shift right click, getting a building block directly over top of your repeater. And we're going to build a 2x3 platform to start off. We're going to bring it over these 2 repeaters right here. So just like that. Next, you're going to go ahead and grab your beds. You're going to go ahead and stand on top of your piston, looking back at your 6 building blocks that you just placed right here. And you're going to go ahead and place the beds with the pillow facing towards the piston. Just like that. Next, you want to get over here on top of the bed. You're going to go ahead and place 3 composters off the back side of the bed, opposite side of the pillow. And how we do that is if you shift, go to the very edge, look at the purple or whatever color your bed is, and go ahead and right click. We can get it just like that. So we're going to go ahead and take that all the way across, like so. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your trapdoors, and you want to go ahead and place 3 trapdoors all the way across your composters, just like this. you want to go to your center composter, go towards the piston side off the center. You're going to go ahead and place a temporary block. So let's grab our temporary block. You're going to place a temporary block just like that. Then you want to look towards your pillows, look down towards the piston. You want to grab your trapdoors, and at the very bottom of your temporary block right here, you want to place a trapdoor just like that. Then if you keep holding shift and jump, you can place 2 more trapdoors directly on top of this for a total of 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Then you want to come over here and you want to go ahead and open up your 3 trapdoors, making sure they all open just like this. Next, off of either the left or right side, we're going to do both of this temporary block. We're going to go ahead and bring it up 3 with your building blocks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then over here, 1, 2, and 3. Now we can go ahead and remove this temporary block right here. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your glass. You want to go to either the left side of your composter or the right side. And you're going to go ahead and place a piece of glass coming off of your composter, just like that. Then you want to bring it up a total of 3 all the way around to the other composter. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, once you have your glass all the way around, now you want to go ahead and look back towards these 2 building blocks right here. You want to go ahead and grab your trapdoors and place trapdoors all the way across just like that. This middle one right here, it bugs me being like this, but it doesn't have to be any specific way. But it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be opening up these 3 trapdoors. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it, but we just want a line across just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and get our villagers in there. I'm going to go ahead and spawn them in, but you can build you a staircase and get them in there properly. All right, so all 3 of our villagers are in there. So we're going to go and decide what side we want our collection on. So I want my collection on the left side over here. So we're going to go ahead and grab our chest, and looking off of our building block right here, we're going to go ahead and add our chest in right here. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our hoppers. So you want your hopper going into your chest, just like that. And then you want 4 more off the back of this hopper. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. We're going to make sure it works. So we're going to throw some items in here. And then we're going to go and check our chest. And we have all 5 hoppers. So it works perfect. Next, we're going to go ahead and build our spawning platform. The only thing is we just want to make sure we do not block this hole. This hole is where the zombie's going to go. He's actually going to stand on this piston right here. So grab your building block, and you want to go ahead and take this around that. And then in these corners right here, you're going to go ahead and place a building block here, and then just make it all the way covered, just like this. Next, you want to go ahead and get your zombie in here. You might have to build a little funneling system to get him in here, but you can typically do something like this and then build it up too high. Except for right here, you can jump up here and have him follow you in, maybe even punch him. But we're going to go ahead and spawn our zombie to make this faster for y'all. All right, once your zombie is in the hole, you either want to make sure he has something that he's holding on to, and if not, you want to go ahead and crouch and place a name on him. Once you have a name on him, you can go ahead and cover up this hole right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and set it to daytime now. Next, we're going to go ahead and go to any outside area, and don't be surprised if one spawns up here. So we'll pick right here, and then off the back side, we're going to go ahead and take our wall and place it just like that, and we're going to make it all the way around. Make sure you do not place your walls on the actual building block nor on the hopper. You want to make sure it is one out just like this. So let's take our walls all the way around. Another one just spawned. I'm going to push him out of the way. You want to go to your center hopper. So our center is going to be right here. On top of the center hopper, you're going to go ahead and take a wall, and you're going to place it by shifting and right clicking directly on top of this hopper. Then you want to take an additional wall and place it on top of the wall we just placed, just like that. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your signs, and around this top wall, you want to go ahead and place 4 signs all the way around, just like this. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our temporary block. We're going to skip this first block, and we're going to put it on the second one, just to make this next part easier. But you're going to place 4 more signs on top of these 4 signs. Now, it is a bit tricky. Once you get it, it is very simple. So, a little tip for this that I found that helps. So we're going to skip that first one. We're going to place it right here on the second one. Is if you crouch and look at the sign that you're trying to place it on, it will usually work a lot easier, just like that. So we're going to back up. We're going to look at the top of this sign. We're going to crouch, and there we go. So we're going to do the same thing over here. I might be able to jump while holding crouch. Ah, perfect. All right, once you get your 4 signs up there, you're going to go ahead and grab your lava, and you're going to place your lava in between these 4 signs. You might have to jump and look at the wall. Either way, it should hold it just like that. Now, signs will not burn, so you can use any type of sign you want. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our 2 buckets of water, and we're going to go to the opposite side of our hoppers. So here's our hoppers right here. We're going to place a bucket of water in this corner right here, and this corner right here. Make sure not to place your water on the wall because you can waterlog it just like that. So place it on the ground right here and right here. Now this water should push your golem directly into the lava right there, and you'll get your loot in your chest. So let's go ahead and hop down, and I'll show y'all the last couple steps. All right, once you're on the ground, you want to go ahead and remove this temporary block right here, just like that. Next, you want to look for your chest. Our chest is right here, going off of our bottom temporary block right here. If we skip this first one and place the block on our second one, then we go up a total of 8. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the reason I'm using glass right here is because the fact that sometimes, I don't know how, golems will spawn on this platform if it is a solid platform. So usually they can't spawn on glass. Now that we're up here, as you see, everything's working in the chest. We're going to go ahead and hop down one more time, and we're going to go ahead and take our ladders all the way up to our chest. Now you can make a collection that goes all the way down. I'm just trying to make this easier for y'all just to get it built. So let's add our ladders. All right, once you have your ladders, we're going to go ahead and remove our last 5 temporary blocks right here. Then we're going to go ahead and fully activate this farm. All right, so we have a block right here that is even with our piston right here. We're going to go ahead and take our redstone torch. We can jump and place our torch directly on there, which will then activate the clock. In terms activating this, I'm going to go ahead and go AFK for 1 hour, and we're going to see how much loot we actually get. All right, so I am done AFKing. So let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks plus 6 and a lot of poppies. I'll do some math and put that up there. I'm not trying to math right now, but yeah. Now, and again, this farm can be expanded up and out, but that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing. No, crap. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up. And if you're new, consider subscribing. And until next time, I will see y'all later.